Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we are starting our series at Miller Park against the Brewers, who are 20-9 and have, I believe they won their last game, but they went on a little bit of a skid in Los Angeles. Now they're back, or I should say they were here for that Los Angeles series. So now we come into town, and last time we played these guys, we took 2 of 3 from them. We're still trying to eke our way closer to 500. We ended up taking 3 of 4 from the Cardinals at Busch Stadium. Not an easy task. But the biggest problem in that series, besides Game 3, is we just couldn't score any runs. I mean, we scored 3 runs in games 1, 2, and 4. Granted, we did score 6 in Game 3, but that was we were not able to continue that into our 4th game of that series, and now we get Jimmy Nelson, who last time proved to be kind of hard to hit. He beat us last time when we were back at Wrigley, although the last time John Lester pitched, that was the game we lost. It was the game John Lester pitched, which ended up being his first loss of the year. He gave up 3 runs, kind of not his fault. Chris Bryant dropped the ball in left field. It could have easily been caught and could have changed that game, but that didn't happen, and so here we are. We're going to try and take another 2 or 3 from these guys, or even try and sweep them. That'd be great. We'll kind of knock them down a little bit in the division, let's go ahead and get into this. It's going to be the Cubs, obviously, and we're going to wear the Braves like last time. I don't like that alternate hat. There's no road hat. There is, technically, but that's whatever. We're going to get John Lester going, and looks like we got some guys that need days off. Unfortunately, David Ross, I cannot give you a day off because we still have Miguel Montero, who's hurt with the head contusion. He's being a little bit of a baby, I think. Came off a 15-day DL, and he's still, I don't know. It's kind of getting on my nerves now that I have him there and I can't use him. But so Tommy La Stella is going to play second base. Tommy La Stella got the start yesterday at third, and he was replaced with Mike Olt. Let's see. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, like I said, David Ross can't really go anywhere. Sorry, buddy. But actually, we will move Tommy La Stella up in the order to the 2 spot and bump everybody down a spot. So then a couple more table setters up there. But that's going to do it for me. I'm going to kick it out to Matt, Steve, and Eric at the ballpark, Miller Park, up in Milwaukee. And I will talk to you guys after the game.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win.
Closing in on game time at Miller Park. The I-94 series, the Cubs and the Brewers, next on the show. A Friday evening in Milwaukee means Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot and baseball at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cubs and the Central leading Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, you see here's a couple of guys that have gotten off to really good starts so far number-wise. Both pitching with a lot of confidence right now, and I expect their good starts to continue, and I think this could be a low-scoring game.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Dexter Fowler. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. First of three here on a Friday night, as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row, as they were winners last time out.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just one win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortunes.
And the pitch. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Parra is there, and he has it for the first out. And before we go much further, let's pull up the scouting report for this 25-year-old so we can see what to expect. Tommy La Stella will stand in for the first time here. Now here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Here it comes. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jorge Soler will have his first opportunity now, as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Runs up to bunt, and he gets it down to the right side. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, just from a distance standpoint, you have to remember that left-handed hitters maybe get a step or two advantage over a right-handed hitter leaving that batter's box. So that's why it's much easier for lefties to bunt their way on than it is for righties to do it. And here, he needed those 2 extra steps because that was a very close play down there at first.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Here he comes on 2-1. To 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Here's the full count offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Ryan Braun will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. First pitch coming. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Chris Davis will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Now the first pitch here from Lester over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now Lester's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
He's ready. Now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leads 1. We've played an inning. No score. Anthony Rizzo will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now the first pitch. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Aramis has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Starlin Castro will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. On the ground softly to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Adam Lind will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. On the way. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Oh, man. I think that one was more about self-preservation than anything else. This is right back to the box on one hop. Hello. But he's able to flag that thing down and make the play. Whew.
Jonathan Lucroy will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Come on, Blue Crew.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Lester ready, the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll round it and try for third.
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him too. He's going to get smacked with an error.
in is Gerardo Parra. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
The 2-0 now from Lester. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up. That's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there. And that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Aramis Ramirez will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. First offering on the way. And a ball, 1-0. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. David Ross will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now the pitch. Ramirez with it at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
John Lester will stand in. First pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Pitch on the way. 2 strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Batting 9th, shortstop.
Addison Russell will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jimmy Nelson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. And he puts it away for the first out. Gene Segura will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging a high chopper. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Scooter Gennett will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Dexter Fowler in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the pitch. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Tommy La Stella will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Jorge Soler will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Over the wall, into the bullpen, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Ready now on 1-1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Chris Davis will stand in, a lineout victim his first time. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Adam Lind will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Now here it comes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here's the 2-2 home. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here comes a 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-2 coming. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Chris Bryant will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Now here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Now here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Starlin Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. David Ross will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now here's the pitch. 1-1. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now Lester's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh-2 now from Lester. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here's Lester now on 2-2.
Here we go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. LaStella backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Gerardo Parra will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight. And the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Soler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Jimmy Nelson will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Gene Segura. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch to him. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
A better throw here might have gotten him at third, but you see it's high, and he's able to get into third on the front end of a double steal.
Second and third, 2 away. From the stretch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. John Lester will get the call to bat for himself here with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Lester.
Let's go, Brewers!
Now the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Addison Russell will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Here we go. Turn two.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Yeah, some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Dexter Fowler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First offering on the way. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Well, this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire on to second base in time to get that force out.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. Scooter Gennett will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here's the first offering. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Ryan Braun will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Chris Davis will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. He waits. Now the pitch. Ball 1. One on the way. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1 and 2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Now the 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Here he comes on 2-2.
No.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Payoff pitch coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Adam Lind come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0 now from Lester. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Chopper, foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jorge Soler will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch coming. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Anthony Rizzo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Starlin Castro will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Braun is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Jonathan Lucroy will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Now here's the first pitch. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Two. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Full count pitch on its way. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Bryant has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Gerardo Parra will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And here's the first pitch. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Wow, we have seen a very liberal strike zone at times so far in this game. You figure on 0-2, he's going to try to waste one. Is this pitch in the strike zone? Doesn't really look like it to me, but it's not my vote that matters.
Here's Aramis Ramirez. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Carlos Gomez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27. Carlos Gomez.
Blake Parker will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
Blake Parker.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Comes set, now the pitch. And this goes right by the catcher Ross, and this will be a wild pitch. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Castro is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Milwaukee leads 1. They still trail 1-0. Brandon Kinsler will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. David Ross will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And the 8th inning is underway with the ball swung on and grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Mike Olt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Pitch on the way. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there, as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here comes the 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Addison Russell will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0. On the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Pedro Strop is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Gene Segura will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And this likely won't help much as the first pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 2,
Scooter Gennett will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch on the way. Now that's back up the middle, and it'll get on through for a base hit. Tying run at first now with 1 gone.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Ryan Braun will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. On the way. Grounded, foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2. Runners off for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. This ball's grounded foul. Again, a 1-2. And it's grounded foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. Still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Chris Davis will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Another full count pitch home. And this is fouled straight back. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. Luis Sardinas will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 62, Luis Sardinas.
And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 24, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 0-2 once more. Like a magnet, here's a ground ball to the new guy just into the ballgame out at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Tommy La Stella will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out.
Jorge Soler will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the first offering. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, another sinker here, and he's got it working for him now. 0-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
He's set, now the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Adam Lind will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Adam Lind to try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Lind awaits the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Yeah, you had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. You just can't seem to finish him off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Fowler is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Making a bid here to get on base as the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Now here it comes. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Soler is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Gerardo Parra will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Here's the first offering. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0. This is hit on the ground but foul. Now the 2-1. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, John Lester. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong inning for him on the mound.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 1-0. Good night from Milwaukee.
Here now is the final.
All right, well, we got another win, another 1-0 win at that. The home run by Soler turned out to be a lifesaver. Also, the fact that it just kind of scraped the top of the wall, like the back of the wall on its way out, man, that's got to sting for Jimmy Nelson. He pitched such a good game, and then just to give up that one pitch that scrapes out over the wall, the wind just kind of blew out of the ballpark. Oh, it's so sweet for us. But your Rondon came in, was good again. Lester was phenomenal. We got our 3rd win against the Brew Crew this year. That's not a bad thing, considering we've only played 4 games against them. So we're 3-1 against the Brewers. We got a series coming. The team in the Central that we cannot beat are the Pirates, and we will be playing them coming up next week. So, but I mean, otherwise we've been good against the division. We got, we took 3 or 4 from St. Louis recently, which would put our record against them at 4-3, which we're ahead in that one. We're tied with the Reds. We're beating the Brewers 3-1. And we're making a little bit of a comeback here. 14-16, and that puts us only 6 games out of the division at this point, behind the Brewers. I believe the Cardinals ended up winning, beating the Pirates. So we gained a game on the Pirates. That's the nice thing there. We gained a game on the Brewers, so we're moving up here. And the wild card looks a little bit like this. Mets and the Dodgers doing work there. They both been playing very well, and they're playing in tough divisions where the Phillies lead the East. I believe the Diamondbacks lead the West. I stand correct on that one. Both those teams are both having good seasons. And then those teams are followed closely by the Padres, the Pirates, the Nationals, and then of course us. The Pirates are the team that we need to catch at least to get closer to the Brewers. We need to, but the season's got a long way to go. That was only game 30 for us. So like I said, a long way to go. 132 more games to go. But we're looking like we're in decent shape right now. Not in awesome shape, but we're in decent shape. Can't complain about where we're at. We're not too far below the 500 mark. It'd be nice to get above the 500 mark after this series. Well, we'd be at 500 if we won this, if we swept this series. But we got the Mets coming up, who have been very good this year. So it's going to be definitely a tough 4-game set there. Pirates, who we've had a hard time against. So we got some good games coming up. We're going to finish up this series with the first place Brewers, either tonight or tomorrow. So be sure to check that out. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then subscribe to us on YouTube as well, at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. All of our videos are archived there. I believe I'm up to May 5th on there with games. I still have to upload the last 3 games here, the Wednesday, Thursday games against St. Louis, and the Friday game that I just played against the Brew Crew. And then also don't forget to check out King Rouse's on his Twitch at King Rouse 21. He's been doing the NBA 2K15 playoffs. He's got Game 6 of his Golden State Warriors and Oklahoma City Thunder. The Warriors are looking to finish off the Thunder. The Warriors are up 3-2 in that series. So be sure to check that out. Coming up on Twitch tomorrow on King Rouse 21. And then also don't forget our friends over at Cherry Weevil. Lots of fun stuff over there too. Be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys keep it real.